Hey guys, Mr. Let's Play It here. As I recorded the parts of this video and it started to get longer and longer, I decided that I should probably make a quick intro where I kinda explain what goes on in the video. I'm about to get my shiny Chikorita, thus completing the trio of 3rd generation Johto starters from Emerald version, and the video is a lot longer than normal, and chances are it has a slightly sensationalized title involving something along the lines of soft resetting over a shiny, but don't get me wrong, that's exactly what happens. So in this video, you'll see me completely naturally stumble upon a shiny Chikorita, at which point I will admire it for a bit and then soft reset over it without saving it. The reason I did this is not to fail a shiny and farm for views, it's to demonstrate how the battle video works. I've now uploaded 2 videos of me getting shinies using the battle video method, which were Totodile and Cyndaquil, and for the past while hunting Chikorita, I've thought, maybe I should soft reset over the Chikorita when I get it so that I can demonstrate the battle video. Well, it took a lot for me to actually build up the bravery to do it, but I did soft reset over the Chikorita, and then I sought out to find that exact same shiny Chikorita again, proving the battle video method, and spoiler, I did. Now after this, I'm actually going to be showcasing all the shinies. After I do the regular shiny video, I'll be showcasing all the final evolution Johto starters, as well as the middle evolution and first evolution ones. And after that, I'm going to do a giant shiny showcase of every shiny I have in 3rd gen. So you'll notice this video is a lot longer than my videos normally are, and also that I put a lot more effort into editing this video than I normally do. And the reason for that is simply because I'm immensely proud of this video, I'm immensely proud of the trio of Johto starters I found, and I really just want to share all my shinies with you guys. It's something I haven't done in a while, so I really hope you enjoy it. Anyway, please enjoy the video. What the hell just happened? How did I happen to turn up the volume on that game? Oh my god! Guys, I just got a live shiny Chikorita after 4,108. And get this. I have done every single one of these encounters with volume muted. For whatever reason, I turned up the volume on my leftmost game right as I selected the Pokemon, and one of them was shiny. The Chikorita was fucking shiny. Yeah, dude. I just softer set it over it. I gotta go find it. Wish me luck. Hello guys, this is Mr. Let's Play It, and as you can see, I have just soft resetted over a shiny Chikorita. After 4,108 encounters, I am so excited. Now that I've completed the trio of Johto starters in 3rd gen, I'm going to do a little bit of extra work this video, and I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how the battle video method actually works. So as you can see, I'll do another encounter here really quick. And chances are the shiny in here, or the Pokemon in here, won't be shiny. But I haven't lost the shiny so long as I keep that shiny frame. So now what I need to do is I need to find the shiny again. So these 3 games on the right are actually irrelevant because I haven't found a shiny frame in those games. As you can see, it's not shiny this time. So we're going to turn off the 3 irrelevant games, soft reset this one, and as long as we have that battle video intact, I can still access the shiny frame. The shiny frame is not gone until I save over the battle video, essentially, and also saving after getting the Chikorita would basically nullify it too, because then I could only use that battle video to get a non-Johto starter. But anyway, what I need to do first is I need to stop this video, I need to take the file to my computer, and I need to watch that video so that I can see where the shiny frame is. So I will get started on that. Alright guys, I'm back. I transferred the video to my computer. And we're going to take a look at this now. Before I forget, I did hop into a Skype call with some dudes, 13JHM13, Alpha Zapdos, Your Fried Bread, and SHZ, who's actually at an IRL right now with Shiny Hunter Zach, Pure Skill 740, Z Superfire 5, and SH45 Shinies, so shout out to all of them. Additional shout out to Supreme Arcanines and Absolblog's Pokemon, who really supported me through these hunts. Oh wow, I just found out the nature, it's lonely. That's actually 3 bad-natured Johto starters, but I didn't plan on battling with them anyway. Anyway, so we're going to be doing a demonstration now on how this battle video method works. As a little visual aid, I wrote a little example up here to show what frames look like in Emerald. So this is an example of perhaps 5 frames. Keep in mind there's 60 frames in a second, so this right here is, these 5 go across in 1/12 of a second. So this isn't a complete frame. Let's imagine each of these values is an IV of a Pokemon. So if you encounter a Pokemon right here, you will get these IVs. These aren't the only values. There's also gender values and nature, of course. But I just included IV values and this value here, which is just called shininess. So 1 out of every 8,192 frames, the shininess, instead of being blank, will have an exclamation point. So in this case, essentially, I managed to stop right here like a slot machine and land on a frame with a shiny on it. And I have access to this same set of frames over and over and over again because of the way that the battle video works. So what I need to do is I need to do 2 things at the same time as this video does. I need to go back to 2512. I need to do two things at the same time as this video does. I need to press A on the battle record at the same time, so now. And then I need to watch this video and follow along, and let me show you. Exactly when he presses A on "So you'll take the Chikorita," which he just did, that's when I need to press A as well. And that will cause me to appear again on that exact same lonely natured shiny Chikorita. So without further ado, I am going to start doing that. Before I begin, no cheating device, and in fact, I think I'd like to get the whole SP in frame so that you can see no cheating device the whole time. This is a little bit unorthodox. I'm essentially getting a shiny on video, predictably, without having a cheating device in, but once again, this is a way to demonstrate how frames work in Pokemon Emerald version, and I found the frame legitimately, and now I am just calling it back up because I already know its location. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to wait on the battle record. I'm going to go back to 2512. I'm going to play the video, and we're going to hope I can get this shiny pretty quickly. You did see me softer set over it, so I'm a little nervous about that. If we find a shiny that's not lonely, we're not screwed, but that's a really weird occurrence, and I hope that doesn't happen. So I'm going to begin now. Wish me luck.
I went to Whata and just had a regular Whataburger tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've gotten that, not like one of the specialties.
That's usually one of my go-tos, just the bacon and cheese Whataburger. I used to get the honey barbecue, but never do anymore. They've been messing up my order lately.
Dude, they've been forgetting to ask about ketchup. I had to like ask them for ketchup today.
Not only
and they
that,
looked appalled.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's something that they've like got a sign right there. Ask for ketchup. Remember to ask for ketchup. Meaning the drive-through employee. I guess not ask for ketchup. Ask if they want ketchup is what I mean to say. They've been putting onions and tomato on my no onion, no tomato burgers lately.
Oh yeah, I'm a no tomato guy for sure.
Yeah, I would prefer tomatoes over onions, but I don't like either of them. But onions, those things taint the whole thing for me. And when they accidentally do onions, it's worse because they use diced onions. Tomatoes are easy to just take off. I don't like that I'm still hitting natures I haven't seen yet.
Mm.
I'm going to start trying to intentionally offset it, see if that does anything.
Like the Wonder Trade timer.
Yeah. I'm just going to try to do it about in a second after. I might only attempt this until 10:30 and get back at it tomorrow.
Yeah, it sounds like something you gotta just kind of chip away at.
Yeah, and take it easy. It's like another mini hunt, really. I fully expect to react like it's a real shiny when I get it. Not fully, but have like the jump in my stomach of it being a real shiny.
I know you'll hit it again soon.
Sure hope so.
Like, I don't think there's anything crazy happening here where, like, it's not going to be guaranteed at some point.
Yeah, where the shiny is lost.
Yeah, you just got to be frame perfect.
Just got to keep grinding away. 1/60th of a frame is very precise. At least now I know I've... Oh, yes! I got it! Yes! Nice. That's a lonely shiny Chikorita. Oh my gosh, dude. Yes! Dude.
Right as we were talking about it.
Matthew Brandel, you are a lifesaver, dude. I was seriously getting nervous about this, man. Oh, all right. I'm gonna mute Skype and go make that video real quick. I'll be right back. Hello, guys. It's Mr. Let's Play It. I found the first shiny Chikorita over 24 hours ago. Almost. I found it 25 hours and 5 minutes ago, actually. I found it before the time change, so I don't even know. I found this March 9th at 9:15 p.m., and I reclaimed it March 10th at 10:20 p.m. So this is actually 24 hours and 5 minutes after I originally found the shiny. And I wasted about 2 hours on this because I originally thought that what needed to happen was for me to start the battle video right when this battle video starts and to encounter the Chikorita right when the video encounters the Chikorita. But what happened instead was, thanks to research help from my friend Matt, the frames don't even start until you end the battle video, not when you start watching it. So what I needed to do was end the battle video at the same time as the other video, and also select the Chikorita at the same time. And now I have finally done it. So if we go up here and we skip ahead, there's the lonely Chikorita that I then soft reset it over. Let's watch me soft reset over it. Any second now. Where is it? There, it's gone. See that? I soft reset it over it without saving. And now it's back. The same lonely shiny Chikorita. Once again, the reason I soft reset it over a shiny Chikorita without saving was to demonstrate the battle video method. Technically, the shiny I just found wasn't legitimate because I already knew where the frame was, but it is legitimate because I found the frame by legitimate means. So essentially, the first time I encountered this, it was a legit shiny, and then this time I just went back and found the same shiny to essentially show that the battle video works. And now what I want to do before I end the video is I want to video myself changing this battle video. So as you remember, it's Swimmer something or other and her Poliwag. And I could ostensibly use this video to get more shinies, more lonely natured shinies. Swimmer Marcy, that's it. I could use this video to get more lonely natured shinies, but if I were to do that, it would be effectively cheating. It would be getting RNG clone shinies. I can only, in good faith, find one shiny using this shiny frame. Any other shiny I find with it will be illegitimate. And to prove that I mean no cheating or or any deceptiveness, I'm going to go ahead and record over this battle video on camera and save it. So I'm going to start a battle room real quick. I'm going to do the battle, and I'll show you me saving over the video. Alright, so we're walking into the battle room now. Quick tidbit, these can be shiny. Battle video Pokemon can be shiny. They are uncatchable shinies, but they're full odds shinies. Tuber Kip, he's got a Slowpoke. Shiny Chikorita, everybody. Let's let him kill my shiny Chikorita. And throw out the rest of these worthless pokes. Alright, so we lost the battle. He's off to Surf. And now, as I click yes here, that lonely shiny frame is now gone forever. If I were to find an RNG clone now of this lonely shiny, it would just be tremendously unlikely. I could still technically find it because the same set of frames runs every time I restart the game, but I'm not doing that. I'm just looking at this shiny Chikorita now and thinking how awesome it is that I have completed the trio of Johto starters in 3rd gen. I'm just absolutely besides myself. So I've been trying to refine this Chikorita for a lot of time today, so I'm gonna go ahead and just stop recording. But tomorrow I'll film the rest of this video, and we're going to trade this over to my Master Leaf Green, where my other Johto starters are, and we're gonna do a showcase of my 3rd gen Johto starters. I'm fairly confident that I am the first person in human history to obtain all 3 Johto starters in 3rd gen legitimately. Either by soft resetting in Birch's lab or hatching, but definitely nobody has done it by soft resetting in Birch's lab. It's possible that somebody has hatched all of the Johto starters. I only know of one person who's even hatched one Johto starter, but I have all 3 Johto starters in 3rd gen now. I did it by soft resetting in Birch's lab, and nobody has done that before. Not to mention I got them all live. And it pretty much sounds like I'm boasting at this point, and I more or less am. Shiny hunting is something I take a ton of pride in, and the fact that I've been able to find these 3 shinies and make videos of me finding them, show people how they can be found, I'm incredibly proud of it, and I couldn't be happier to have these videos on my channel. So by all means, ask questions, give me your comments, I want to hear them. But without further ado, say hello to Tomorrow Me, who is doing a showcase. Alright, and now we're here for the final part of the video. We're going to be showing off the shinies that I got in the last 3 hunts, as well as pretty much all of my shinies. So for now, I'm just going to show off the hunt that I just completed. Here are Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile, the trio complete. I'm doing this in leaf green for 2 reasons. 1, because I think shiny summary screens look way better in Kanto, and 2, because this is where all my shinies are stored, and I'm also going to show those off really quickly. So let's firstly go ahead and take a look at all the first evolutions of these Johto starters. There's Chikorita, looks absolutely beautiful. There's Cyndaquil, also equally beautiful. And Totodile, I think maybe even a little bit more beautiful than the other 2. It feels absolutely insane to have these 3 shinies legitimately in 3rd generation, and I just could not be happier that they are now in my possession. So without further ado, let's take a look at the middle evolutions. Alright, so let's check it out. I've got all the middle evolutions now. Bear in mind, I am not saving throughout all of this. After I'm done showing these different forms, I'm going to reset to the level 5 so that I can access these forms at any time. So here it is, Bayleaf. This one looks incredible because instead of being yellowish green, its body is almost like a rose pink, like a rosé wine. Absolutely delectable. Quilava, looks pretty similar to Cyndaquil. I do think the color of his body got a little darker, perhaps. And then Croconaw looks crazy. How many people have one of these sitting in their leaf green version? Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and evolve them to their final stages. Alright, I'm back. We got the final evolutions. Let's get crazy. First, Meganium. That looks so crazy. Its sprite is so huge that its nails are coming out of the bottom frame. Jeez, that's an enormous sprite. It's like the size of Dodrio. Typhlosion I love because it goes from orangish to actually purple on the top. That looks so cool. And then my favorite one, my favorite starter of all Pokemon generations is the Totodile line, but Feraligatr is my favorite form of all starters. Boom. His nails also exit the border. This shiny Feraligatr and the other two shinies as well are so significant to me, but this one especially because Feraligatr is my favorite shiny of all starter forms, and it's so hard to get in 3rd gen. So to actually have a legitimate one sitting right here in front of me in 3rd gen is completely insane. But yeah, that's the trio. I'm gonna go ahead and reset so that these go back to their first form, and I can view any form at any time. But that is seriously so cool. So now we're gonna do a showcase of the rest of my shinies on this game. Alright, and here we are in my PC box. This is the PC box of my Master Leaf Green version. Seriously, one of my most prized possessions in video gaming. All my work in 3rd gen shiny hunting is on here. Keep in mind that these aren't all the shinies I've found in 3rd gen. You also have to take into account the ones I've failed, as well as the approximately 18 3rd gen shinies that I had to transfer up to 5th gen after a mishap a few years ago, but usually I never transfer shinies up from 3rd gen. So let's take a look at my shiny boxes. These are semi-organized, but not really. These boxes were originally pretty organized, and then once we started getting over in this territory, I stopped caring as much. But this is actually exactly 100 shinies in these boxes here. So I'm going to start at the leftmost box and just show you all of them. I close the box. Alright. Here's an Oddish. I actually had 2 of these. I lost track of the one I got a really long time ago. I don't know what happened to it. This one was a random one I found in the Safari Zone, but I did find one on a route, and I have no idea what happened to it. It's one of my 3 Meowths, I believe. All of these I got pretty recently. These 2 I got in Saval Canyon within the last year. This was last Safari Week, also last Safari Week. And then here's the ones that the video concerns. And then this is the Lotad that I got in between my Totodile and my Cyndaquil. I did infect it with Pokerus intentionally. It's not by chance, unfortunately. Some more stuff. I've got a bunch of Kanto Safari stuff, bunch of dupes of these Nidoran females. That's from the Spoink route. That's from Hoenn Safari. Now we're getting to my Knit Quest shinies. This isn't from my Knit Quest. This is, oh, this is from this file. That's cool. This is from my Growlithe phasing. When I was phasing on both Fire Red and Leaf Green, I got a Vulpix. These are all Knit Quest. That was Knit Quest number 3, I believe. That's not Knit Quest. That's Knit Quest. I've got 2 Wingles. Actually, this is the Knit Quest Wingle, and this is a Wingle from a long time ago. Nidorina. Didn't remember having a French Sceptile. It's a Gyarados I fished up recently. Well, actually, no, it was like almost 3 years ago. Here's some of my Numel. I have a total of 5 Numel. Only one of them is a Camerupt. This is Knit Quest. This is Knit Quest. That came when phasing for Growlithe. And then here is 2 more. Shoutouts to Chicken Chaser, aka Turbo Turtle. This was the random Surskit I got. I've evolved it a few times just to look at Masquerain's summary screen, but I'm gonna keep it a Surskit just because of how crazy this shiny find was. Found this with Shiny Hunter Nick. This is from my Nick quest. This is also a long time ago from my Growlithe phases. Fished that up in Cinnabar. This is one of my 2 Kabuto. I've got a Kabuto and I've got a Kabutops somewhere. Why I hunted 2, I don't know. I just really love shiny Kabuto. Although I do wish its eyes turned blue or something instead of staying the same color. Here's my RNG clone shiny Sunkern. I differentiated their levels to change things up a bit. They're both level 64 because I was testing to see if they were RNG clones. They were. But the moment I evolved it into a Sunflora, their stats changed pretty violently. But this is one of the most unlikely shiny encounters I've ever had, the RNG clone Sunkerns. Alright, that's that box. Now we're going to start getting to the cool stuff. These are the shinies that I'm really proud of coming up here. My completed set of Final Evolution Kanto starters. I've since decided that I want to get them in First Evolution. It's too bad that I let Pokerus disappear on Blastoise. Lugia and Ho-Oh completed that trio a while ago. Wish I hadn't Master Balled them both, but whatever. Mewtwo. This came in 24 softer sets. Mew after 16,000 runaways in Emerald. This shiny is crazy right here. I'm so glad I have it. Electabuzz, got that in a Repel Trick. This shiny was fucking crazy to find too. Here's Corn Boy's older brother, Corn Guy. I also found this with Shiny Hunter Nick. There's the Growlithe that I phased so long for that I don't want to evolve just because of its significance. Of course, I can evolve at any time and just turn the game off. Moltres, this is the only one of the legendary birds I have, and a fun fact is Zapdos and Articuno are the final 2 softer set legendaries I have to do in all of 3rd gen. Shiny Abra that I got from the Game Corner. Another Nidoran female. It's a Parasect I got, I think, at my first IRL with Pokewaff. It's my Nidoqueen, Gorshog. And then here's my completed line of Nidoran male. I used to have a Nidorina sitting here, but they got out of order. I do like to have the lines in order if I get enough dupes to make that happen. Like this, Ekans Arbok, those are in line 2, and I also have another Ekans sitting somewhere. This one got stuck named as Dratini because of some trading shenanigans, but I do still have the file Regina, so I think I'll probably end up trading it back over there and naming it Dragonite. That's another huge sprite that breaks out of the border. I got this at Shiny Waff's house as well. Here's another one I got with Shiny Hunter Nick, Shazam, the Unknown S. Slowbro, this one was insane. I got this live after I just started hunting it via Repel Trick. It was crazy to find. Spinarak took me a while in Pattern Bush. I've evolved it to look, but I'll probably end up evolving it for good eventually. I do need to go back to Pattern Bush for a Heracross. Here's one of my Meowths. I have 3 total Meowths, so here's the Meowth in Persian, and then there's another Meowth elsewhere that we already saw. Venonat and Venomoth, I found exactly 2 of these in Safari. I should have evolved the Modest Venonat, but whatever. I guess Bug is physical type. Politoed, this one's completely insane. I love getting Johto shinies. And catching a Poliwhirl and evolving it to Politoed was awesome. Here's a Ponyta I got with Shiny Hunter Nick. There it is, there it is, there it is. And the last box with, I think, equally impressive shinies here. This box tends towards Hoenn, and the other one tended towards Sinnoh. I mean, what? Kanto. Kick Blaster, my second Regiseal after I accidentally killed the first one. Regice, and a Regirock, which I actually did take the time to catch in an Ultra Ball. So there's that trio. Groudon and Kyogre, another great trio. I had both of these formerly, but I had to transfer them both up to 5th gen, which I'm still a little upset about, but I did reclaim them both in my Nick Quest. And then, of course, Rayquaza. You gotta have Rayquaza. I found this a long time ago with Pokewaff. This was at our first IRL. And here's Latios and Latios that I soft resetted at Southern Island. Both very cool. Deoxys, soft resetted at Birth Island. Another sick one there. I do wish it wasn't in defense form, but I'm not going to trade 100 shinies to different games just so I can have it in a different form. My second Metagross, my first Metagross got transferred up as well. Those are all in my black now. Blaziken, my Lotic. This one's crazy. This one was from when I fished a Feebas for my Nick Quest. Snorunt, this one I love so much. I was finishing my first ever Shoal Cave phase, and I got Snorunt in my Nick Quest. I just wanted a Spheal. All I wanted was to not get a Zubat or a Golbat, and I got a Snorunt, which is a Dream Shiny. Never going to evolve this one and keep it evolved unless I get a second Snorunt. But that's a possibility because one day I will go back to Shoal Cave to get a Spheal, and if I get a Snorunt again, I'll be happy. Claydol was one of the first really cool shinies I got. I got this back in 2013 and was the first on YouTube to ever find this. Here is the one of my 5 Numel that I evolved into a Camerupt. Flygon, the final evolution of the Trapinch from my Nick Quest. Smeargle, I love this one, man, from Emerald. Lunatone, I do need to get Solrock, and I maybe get another Bagon in the process. This is from Emerald Safari. This has the same naming thing that my my Dragonite has, but I also still have this Emerald file, thankfully. Dunsparce, epic. Crobat, epic. Bagon, I got this at my friend Matt's house, Absolblog's Pokemon. This is a reclaim of one that I had to abandon as well, but that one didn't get transferred up. That was actually the only one that got permanently lost. So this was a reclaim. I've yet to evolve it into a Salamence because partially I have a hunch that someday I might get a second Bagon, particularly because I need to go back to Meteor Falls to get a Solrock. So that's coming. Mawile, this came in the same phase that I got Crobat, the Crobat you just saw. This Crobat came phase 1 in Skypillar, Mawile came phase 2, and Claydol came phase 3. Here's the Kabutops I was telling you about. I've got both Kabuto and Kabutops. Trico and Mudkip. I do have Swampert, Blaziken, and Sceptile, but I also want to own all the first evolution starters, so I've got Trico and Mudkip. I'll just need to eventually go back and get... Oh wait, no. Sorry, I have all 3 first evolution starters, and then I only have Sceptile and Blaziken, so I will need to get another Mudkip so that I can have the first and final evolution of all the Johto starters, but I've got 5 of them right now, so that's pretty cool. Oh man, these ones are sick. I will end up getting either 3 more or 4 more EVs, depending on if I want to keep a regular EV, but for now I've gotten 2 EVs and turned them into Umbreon and Espeon. I absolutely love these shinies too. Spinda, raced Matt for that. Oh, and that's it. That's all 100 shinies. Once again, this is just a prized collection of mine, all these shinies. I have put in thousands upon thousands of hours of work into finding these shinies, and these 3 just happen to be some of my favorite, or these 3 happen to be some of my all-time favorite additions to the collection, and I was so happy to be able to share these 3 with you, as well as all the other shinies I have. If you're still watching this video this deep, I appreciate you for sticking around. I appreciate you for watching my videos, and please stay tuned because I definitely still have some cool hunts planned in the future. See ya!